What's up, everybody? Back in with another episode of inZOI with your boy. Now listen, last night I locked in and I really tried to come up with something that would work that wouldn't be this, because the only issue with this is I felt like it didn't really look like a luxury type of thing. It kind of looked like a budget penthouse. So I was like, I'm gonna just leave this one and just copy and paste and go up to another floor and try to make it better. So that's exactly what I did. Oh, and I made these. Now I made these because I got an idea. I'm gonna tell you all about that in a minute. But these little pieces aren't gonna stay. It's gonna be like a circle of light. Okay, so then this is what I went with. So this is the new upgraded place. It's still not done. I didn't do that much off camera. I was just playing with the layouts and shit. So instead of having the steps here, I put the steps in the middle of the hallway so you can see the difference. I had to make the hallway bigger. I had to make rooms smaller. I had to adjust the sizing on each side of the house so it was symmetrical. So that's what I ended up doing. So I put the steps here. I put the lights back in. A lot of little tedious stuff. I'm glad I did it off camera because it was kind of boring just like doing it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get into the fun stuff though. This is where the steps are now. I got them going this way. And my whole plan is to move this out the way. You know, I know y'all seen that before where they had like the rocks under the steps. I think that's what I'm gonna do right there. I'm not sure, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. So then you go upstairs and then we still got the railing and everything looking real nice, looking real good. But the difference is I made the hallway a whole lot smaller. So when you come up, you really ain't got much space up here. I was thinking about taking them couches and them pictures up all together. The only reason why I didn't want to do that is because then the apartment started to look kind of boring. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of getting a little boring. Now, to be honest with you, if we really had to extend this house and make it bigger, I could extend this left side out all the way and have this underneath it. And then I could extend this kitchen out a little bit. This kitchen up here, not up here, but like I could extend the top floor over the kitchen is what I'm trying to say. And then just have the living room area that's like blown up to the top. Or I could just completely take it out. Cause I mean, this is still a pretty big, nice looking apartment, even if it was only this tall. But for right now, we're going to leave it busted wide open like this. You know what I'm saying? Cause it just gives you that grandness, that amazing look to it. And then over here, we just did bedrooms. I got some bedroom action over here. Nothing crazy. I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna leave these like this or not. I was just trying to make sure all the windows looked professional, like all in line, top floor, bottom floor, everything is lining up right. And I'm not completely sold on what I did yet. I think I like this side a little bit better than what I was doing over here, because the long ones just look a little bit more high end than the little square ones. So I might do something like that. So then it's like double. So that's my plan. So my plan is to create that. The only reason I made this like this is so I could even it in between floors, because I got a good idea with this. So I think it's safe to say that we could delete what we did yesterday. This was cool though. This was cool. But for those minor adjustments, I think this is better. It feels a little bit better. It's a little bit more thought out. And then I could easily extend this if I need to without really causing too much drama. So I'm going to go ahead and delete what we did yesterday. Delete this one because these helped us walk. You know what I'm saying? Those helped us walk. This one helps us do other things. So now I'm thinking about it though. This motherfucker's floating in midair. Yeah, we got a floating apartment building. This is kind of dope though. The fact that you could do this in inZOI, like if you wanted to just make a pole and then had this on a pole or something crazy, you could do that. Like they just allow you to do the craziest stuff, which I love that. But so we got 2 floors. We're gonna do 2 floors. I'm not really sure if I'm doing this like I said I'm doing it or not. I'm really not sure, because I almost feel like, for real, why do I need 2 floors? I mean, I guess this is so it doesn't block the view gets blocked. See, the view is blocked completely there, and then it's kind of blocked here. So these 2 floors was gonna be kind of like throwaway floors, and then I was gonna start. This was gonna be my first apartment unit. But see, now I'm thinking about it. If I want to do this like tower thing with it's making me think. You know what I'm saying? Making me think. I'm gonna just copy this and put it down here. And then copy this and put it down here. I'm definitely pushing this game to the limit right now with all these items and all these floors. But I'm just thinking like, okay, this level is not the level I would want to live on. This is a good level though. Matter of fact, I might want to live on this level because this is just enough off the ground versus living. Yeah, I wouldn't want to live on this one because you got this roof right next to you. All right, well, scratch what I just did then. Scratch that sheet, scratch that sheet. Matter of fact, I just want to be smart, y'all. That's all. I just want to be smart with what I'm doing. So we got to have a base square. I could delete this level. Do the little thing I was telling y'all about. See, this is why I did it like this. Eventually, I'm going to delete them wings, but I needed to be able to make it like sit on the edge right. So we go first floor, then we go coffee shop. So lobby, because I almost feel like this should be a garage though. Like garage, you go upstairs, lobby, and it works with the elevator theory thing too, just if y'all was wondering. So the elevator's right here, and you see the elevator will technically fit in that little cylinder that we're gonna be putting right there, so we can make sure the elevator lines up perfectly. Only thing I'm like, I don't know. I do want to make a coffee shop. I don't know about like a home gym. I mean, maybe you could do a coffee shop, home gym. This is big enough to do multiple things. We could do a coffee shop, home gym. What else is like real like community focused that would be cool in an apartment building? Cause like you could get like snacks and candy and shit too, but that would be probably with the coffee shop. Coffee shop would offer like a cafe, little candy area maybe, like how we did in The Sims 4 that time with the little fireplace, the seating area, and then you could have a gym down here too. I don't think we need 2 floors though. I was thinking about doing the 2 floors where you could look down and be like a gym up top and then the cafe down low, but now I'm thinking about it, like that's kind of overkill for real. What height are these walls? These 3.9? I think the 3.9 is cool for like a coffee shop, right? Or is that too tall? Half of me saying yeah, it's too tall. The other half is saying nah, it's cool. Same for a gym. Like this is a good height for a gym. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it this height. And you see, we're gonna have plenty of room. We can have a little gym right here. We can have a coffee shop over here, like, and some. So I think 1 floor is good. I don't think I need to allocate, big word alert, I don't think I need to allocate any more space to the community spaces, because you already gonna have a lobby down here with the garage, communal area. Then this is gonna be the next apartment. Now the question is, do I want to go ahead and separate this with a piece? You see what I'm saying? So instead of having first unit, so this would be first unit, then this would go from being the 3rd to the 1st, and then we're gonna copy this unit, bring it down, grid is on, flop it right in spot like that. The fact you can do this without no items getting deleted is impressive. I'm not gonna lie, that is actually impressive. And now how is that looking far as the view goes? You do get some roof action though. You do get some roof action right here, which I'm not a huge fan of. But then at the same time, you get a lot of city vibes, which I like. I don't know, can you see the cars when the game is running from up here? I don't know. I just got to get an idea of the building before we keep continuing to build, because once I start decorating, I don't want to take the chance of doing what I'm doing right now. Because what I'm doing right now is a whole lot of sketchy shit, you know what I'm saying? Whole lot of sketchy shit. So if I went with this layout, I would have the second apartment would be up here. Still haven't decided if I want to live on the second or first unit. So then now this unit would be up this high. Now I feel like the benefit of up here is you still got a little car action, but you got less street, you got less, you don't have that view of that roof hardly at all. You could still look down there pretty easily. I think I like this level right here. So I'm gonna be cool with this. If it looks good, I'm gonna be cool with this. That's the question though, will it look good? Because once I show y'all my idea, you're gonna be like, yo, this is kinda dope for real. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. It looks a little weird right now, but trust me, it's gonna be unique in a minute. I should have probably rounded off the edges, but it's cool. So I wanted to look like a stacked like wedding cake almost. I was gonna go up higher, but I'm almost like, do I even need to though? One thing I definitely need to do is go ahead and delete all these items though. because we're not gonna have each unit with all these items in it, because then the game is gonna run slow for no damn reason. So these are empty units. I could leave maybe the kitchen stuff though. Would that be realistic or would that be dumb? Like maybe you leave everything that's like, nah, because then you wouldn't have a toilet and stuff neither. I'm gonna get rid of everything, because these really are just fake floors anyway, to give us the illusion. Now whether or not I light them up and keep these lights in here, that's a whole nother question. But just like the Martin apartment, I think it's smart to leave these empty, because if you decorate these, I mean, I know this game is gonna be pushing it. And I'd rather say them frame rates for my other stuff, you know what I'm saying? For my family, for the town. I don't want to just like blow the game up just because I want to have multiple apartments fully decorated. So I think I'm gonna just leave this one like this, and then this is gonna be the units that we copy. It still might do it though, but do it look worse with the lights on? It do kind of look weird, just an empty ass apartment like that though. But you could argue, I think maybe I'm gonna just do 3 units. I think 3 units might be good, because I don't want to make it too tall where it looks empty. I mean, 2 empty units is not that bad, and we living in the middle unit. So what y'all think about that, for real, for real? Are we kind of making some dope shit, or are we doing some dumb shit? Let me know in the comments. I feel like we kind of making some dope shit. And when I show you my idea here, so this is what I plan on doing. We're going to get rid of the wings. Cardo lost his wings. There's only a few people gonna get that little inside joke.
Hey, make sure you subscribe and ring that bell.
Alright, so Cardo lost his wings. And now what I'm planning on doing, let's get rid of these little floor markers too. It's a pain in the ass, but it was worth it because it makes everything the right color. Now I'm thinking about doing an effect. So now we could do glass, which would also be kind of crazy. That would be probably the most unrealistic element you could do. You imagine a whole ass penthouse sitting on glass? It's dope though. It's a dope idea. We could do, see, my idea was a screen. I was thinking about doing a screen. This is kind of cool too, just for like an effect. My idea was though, to do a screen. So make the screen as big as possible so you really just see lights. And then each floor is basically separated by these lights. I wonder if there's a way I could just copy this down. There is, but those wings are still there. Oh wait, that's still smarter though. So all I gotta do is delete the walls. I don't have to actually put the walls back. And then delete the floor tiles. This is the first time I'm actually doing this though. Like fully, to see what it really looks like. Is that dope or is that dumb though? See, I kind of feel like that should look dumb low key, but I feel like it could be dope too though. Like it's like you're teetering, you know what I'm saying? You are definitely teetering on like, it looks stupid and it looks good, which is a thing, you know what I'm saying? In designing, that is a thing. It's a thing everywhere actually. And we're gonna do this one last one. I'm gonna see just fully how it looks. It's the first time I'm seeing fully how it looks. Is it a W or L? That's gonna be the question that y'all have to answer. It seems like it make the game run slower, but it is what it is. Okay, so let's look at it. Let's look at it. Can we zoom out even further? This is what we looking at, y'all. This is what we looking at. Is this a W or L? I want to go as far away as possible. Is this a W or L? I'm thinking that kind of looks stupid. I'm not gonna lie. It was a cool idea, but I just don't know about it, bruh. It is a cool idea though. It's just something about it that just doesn't look. I think it's because the building has it's too squared off. I think if the building wasn't so squared off, it would be cool. But the building is like around it in the cylinder that I created for the lights, and then there's these big squares on top. I mean, it's the most unique building over here. But what if we added something like, I can't curve those edges though. If I curve those edges, it's gonna mess up my design fully. What y'all think of that though? It's kind of dope though. I think this one down here is not right. I think having one down here is kind of messing me up. I don't think I need one down here. I think having another floor would make that look cooler. Now, how we gonna do that? I'm not sure yet. I might have to move everything down one. But I think in between the doubles, it looks cool. But at the very bottom, it looks dumb. And honestly, structurally, I don't know. I have no skills in building structural design, clearly. But I will say it looks cool. But I know structurally this shit gotta be a nightmare. Cause like, it's gonna probably sway. But like, we're not in reality, bro. That's the whole fun of the game. I do want to make it look somewhat realistic though. Like maybe it's just what they call it, a damn, they do sell rooms like this. I was just looking at these. Now see, if I did something like this, it probably would look more realistic, wouldn't it? I don't know what I'm trying to say. A technological marvel. That's what I'm trying to say. A technological marvel. I think that's a thing smart folks say. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I've heard somebody say that before. It's a technological marvel. Oh shit. I just realized maybe this is too tall too. Change wall type. Nah, I need to change wall height, not the type. Yeah, maybe I should make them a little. The fact that this auto adjusts like that is actually amazing. That you could auto adjust it. I thought these were small. See, those are supposed to be the smallest. I kind of like that with the support beams though. That was an accident. Well, not an accident, but I wasn't expecting that. The support beams actually make this shit look right. That actually structurally might be good. Like actually. Like you might could design this in real life and nobody die. Structurally. I kind of like this now. Hold up. I think we might have just figured it out. I'm going to add these little diamond cuts to the edges of each one. So this is why it's easier when you link them together, but it's all right though. It's all right. We're going to take our time and do it the right way. It was just one smidgen off from the edge, right? Yeah, one smidgen off from each edge. So that little smidgen, yeah, that's a smidgen. That's a smidgen. Your bitch look like a pigeon. Yeah, I like that with the support beams. That shit actually look good with them support beams. And I was looking for this yesterday and couldn't even find it. See, I needed y'all with me. That's why I couldn't find it. I needed y'all energy to help me find that shit, make this shit dope, because I could not find those yesterday at all. Now the question is, will it still look dumb if I do one down here? You know what? Let's do the support beams first. Let's do the support beams first, because then I could kind of line it up. Okay, good. Now I'm gonna take this room, copy it, bring it down, and then we gotta center it. See, this is the hard part. For some reason, it's hard to find out. Is that right? That actually looked like it's right. How many on this side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 8, 8. Okay, it's not. It's definitely not centered that way. I think it might be centered this way though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's centered that way, but definitely not this way. That's all right though. I think it's right there. I think that's solid. Let's make sure, because we're doing this the right way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, perfect. So now this whole building, let me go to tab mode and go far away as I can. Okay, we got an issue. What is the issue here? Okay, yeah, there you go. Okay, so we can make this as tall as we want. It kind of look good tall like that though on the bottom. And then we can make it as short as we want. You know what's crazy? Why does it look good tall? It's almost like a billboard when it's tall. They got to make these, they got to give you some more customization with the animated things where you can make it more like high quality. The quality on this shit is terrible. I mean, I guess if you take it down to the minimum. Wow, this place is looking like a damn rave. See, I didn't really want it to look like a rave. I just wanted like a little glow. That's why I made it as big as possible, because I was thinking that was probably the easiest way to make it look just chill. I just wanted it to be like the CN Tower. You know what I'm saying? The shit Drake was talking about when it's red. This is not bad. That recessed lighting is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. And y'all witnessed how we did it. Y'all witnessed exactly how we did it. This is good though. Those little pillars on the side, those really made this feel right. This is actually good, y'all. And then we're gonna make something on the top, some kind of crown for this bitch so it look like official. I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet though. I just don't really want this rave going on. Like, I mean, I ain't never been to a rave, but I know it'd be some fine shit at the raves with their ass out. But I ain't never been to a rave, and I don't really plan on going to a rave. And I definitely don't want to live inside a building that's constantly at a rave. But I don't know. What if I went with this pink? I'm not a hater of pink. I kind of like pink. Pink is a good color. Oh, can you dim these? Oh, I thought maybe you can dim it. No, you could only change the color. You know, well, see, I just wanted it to have like a glow. Like, you imagine if this just had a lighter glow. Like, cause this is a very, very, very intense light. Like, this light right here is beaming. It's beaming so much it's reflecting off these other buildings. I didn't really want that kind of vibe. But if I did have to have that kind of vibe, what color would be the best? It seems like when you have the pattern less, it beams more. When you have the pattern bigger, it beams less. See how it's dimming out on the buildings? See, I don't know. This color is good. I like that pink too, though. That pink definitely gives it the look that I'm going for. But this yellow is probably going to be a lot nicer on the eyes. I don't know. This is actually dope, though, man. We ain't never been able to build an actual apartment building or condo building, whatever you want to call it, in any game before. Because you couldn't do this type of shit in The Sims. It's not even possible. Because we at what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 stories so far. And what's so insane, I could go up another 12 stories and some. Because you can go up to 29 stories. I just don't want to have that many empty rooms in here. But I could go up another one, though, if I just really wanted to keep giving it that height. I could make it as tall as the buildings back there. I don't know if I really want to do that, though. Because we're going to put a lot of items in here. And I know there is a limit to items on the canvas. Because I hid it in the Martin apartment. I had to actually take some stuff out of there before I put it on canvas. So I definitely am going to want to put this on the canvas so y'all could get it after I'm finished with it. The only question, though, is do I still want to go up to them higher levels? I don't think so. I think this is good. This is like a luxury penthouse place. It's not meant to hold a bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? This is just meant for the first, 3 people that could afford it that want to live in a prime view location. It's like having 3 mansions in a little tiny plot in the city. I'm a big fan. Okay, so first things first. What about the roof too? Do I need to make like a little roof stack or something? Or is that like dumb? like a damn smokestack. Like, hell nah, that looks dumb as shit. I could probably build something though. Or make something that looks like it's supposed to be there. I mean, even stuff like this, I don't know if can you stack these? Nah, unfortunately you cannot. Like, we could put a little antenna or something on there. We can definitely make it feel like a real building. I don't know if I want to cap it right now though, because I might want to go up a little higher. So all of that being said, y'all let me know in the comments what you think about this, because I think I did a pretty good job. I think this is really good. I think putting those pillars on the side really made it feel like it was supposed to. But we're not done inside the apartment building at all. So none of the stuff is decorated. It's just kind of in a place. Last night I was putting in the bedroom. It's so crazy because this plot that we own is really not that big. That's why it's got to be 2 floors, 2 stories. Preferably, I prefer all of this to be on 1 level, but it's just not enough space for it. So it is what it is until inZOI give us some bigger plots, and hopefully bigger plots in the city. That's just what we're gonna have to deal with. It's just what it is. I still say it's a cool place. I mean, it's a 2-bedroom. You're really paying for the view, but 2-bedroom. Both bedrooms are gonna have ensuite bathrooms. The thing that was killing me last night is I couldn't put a bathtub in here. And not that I'm a huge fan of taking baths, but I feel like a bath with a view like this is absolutely phenomenal. We ain't got no room for it. I could put just a bathtub in here, which is what I was gonna do, like this. But then I'm like, I don't know, like to be stuck to have to take a bath every time you want to take a shower is crazy. That's not even conducive. So I had to go shower, and I really would go with a big glass orgy shower, but I can't because they don't have the good looking shit. They don't really have nothing that matches that though. I mean, I could use this, but see that kind of, I guess this one kind of works, and this one kind of works too. Which one you think works better though? I mean, realistically, see, I think this one works better. Cause see, the whole point of the orgy shower is to make it feel like it's wide open, but it not be wide open. So that would be like, it would be like this, but I'd have to get a window that's the full size. Damn, I can't do that. Why y'all do me like that? Damn, a full size window would have been great here too. I can't make this smaller though. This is already tight as it is. Could I make it one smidgen? Just boop. Deleted everything, didn't it? But I mean, if I did that, let me just show you what I meant. So if you take it to the edge and we pop this into the wall, it just make the place look lamer. Like it's just not as fun. The whole like banister, I always call it a banister. I don't know why, but banister like railing, like patio look really makes the place look fun. And I mean, I still on one side, so I could just deal with that. I could deal with that and then like find something artwork wise to put on the wall. I mean, that definitely would work. Damn, what happened to all my custom content? Bruh, I swear, this game keep taking my shit out and it's not making me happy at all. I understand we in early access, but like, let me access my custom content. I had all them picture frames in here, now they gone. I don't even know where they went. See, I could do this though. I could do this. This would not be a bad situation at all. For some reason, I don't like how this looks though. Just make that pop out for no reason. I guess it's fine. It just looks weird to me. I don't know. I don't know what it is. So should I do this? Is this worth it? I almost feel like it's worth it, bro. Like to have a luxury bathroom, it might just be worth it. Cause I mean, if I'm able to pull that out like that, I mean, how does it look underneath? Oh, it looks pretty good underneath. The fact you can hit this tab in here is so good. It's not the easiest to navigate, but it's just like you gotta zoom in. That's not bad though, y'all. For some reason, oh, cause I deleted it, never mind. I was gonna say, this don't even have a ceiling, but we are not tripping on that right now because that's gonna take forever to get all that right. And then you could put some art in the hallway. Some of my custom content stay in here, some of it don't. I don't know what's going on. I really need to get those picture sizes back though, because those were really, really cool to have. Where you could have bigger custom pictures. That was like really, really good. So it's gonna be something like this. I mean, do I really need that? I mean, I got the little banister area right there. I got the little railing or whatever. Did I really need that one over there too? I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, to be honest with you, I might end up cutting some of this off. But for right now, we ain't gonna bother with it. Cause see, I could easily just cut that off. That could be part of the hallway. But we're not gonna do that yet. We are gonna play, like, soon as I'm done building this. Cause like, I saw like 2 comments that was kind of anti-rags to riches. And I feel you. I feel you. Cause rags to riches, you know, once you've done it a few times in here, it's not a whole lot you can do. And the crop stuff killed it for me. It's like until they get them crops better where you can like weed all, fertilize all, that type of shit, I'm not doing that again. It's too much. So what my point is we're gonna start a family. We're gonna actually play this game and see what it play like. So as soon as I'm done building this, we're gonna live in this house and like build a family in this house. So we can get the real inner workings of inZOI and see like all the shit they gotta work on. Cause I know it's gonna be a lot. I know it's gonna be a lot. The building in this game is good though. I ain't gonna lie, the building in here is pretty good. For them not to be like years into the game, the building is actually insane. I'm just trying to see how is this looking. This is pretty good though. I mean, you come up, you can still look over. It's not as cool of a view, but you can still come over here and sit down if you wanted to. I might end up moving the living room over. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm gonna leave it like that or not. I kind of like this corner though. This is like the hot corner because this is the intersection. You got the lights from the buildings right here. I like being over here versus being over here. Over here is kind of dead. I mean, you got the cars going by, but like this intersection is hot. It's a hot intersection right here. I like that. So I kind of like building my living room from that side. Let's just see the sizing. Bedrooms are wide open, ain't they? See, sometimes I get so caught up in them glass windows, I don't have no privacy. Like, I know some of y'all probably chilling in the bedroom right now. Like, imagine if you chilling in a bedroom and you got all this just around you. That's kind of a lot. I mean, it's dope, but like at the same time, it's kind of too much. The view is tough though. The view is tough. But I mean, I guess that's where curtains come into play. This is a little closet that I got. So each one got a closet because I try to build my houses as real as possible. So we got a little closet here. And then we got a bathroom, which I haven't built this one yet. See, I don't know though. Y'all hear my keyboard? I got some thockiness. Listen. I spent a lot of time on this keyboard to try and make it sound like that. Not as much as I could have spent on it, but I spent enough time on it. Like, y'all know me, the famous thing of how I move through life. I get obsessed with something, I master that shit, and I move the fuck on. And then I forget about it within like a year. That's just what I do. You know what I'm saying? So like, I learned everything about keyboard creation, everything about keycaps, the padding, switches. Did it, got obsessed with it. Now I'm not even doing it ever again, probably. But it's fun though. I like doing that shit. Instead of just like being a master or something and doing it every single day, I like just being a master at it for a little bit of time and then moving on. But you know, it is what it is. So I gotta quit spinning this camera around and figure out what I'm doing. So if I'm gonna leave this like this, if we decided that this is not bad, which let me go back to how it was real quick. This is how it was though. This is how it was now. See, now you gotta admit, it looked good before. Just ignore the fact that it's two of the same pictures too. You gotta admit, that shit do look good like that. Versus like this. That's what I'm saying. It's like you take something away. I don't know why I feel like you taking something away, but you definitely feel like you missing something when you do this. It's like you're messing something up. And maybe I should pop out the other side and make the other side the master suite, because that really does make that look worse. I don't know why, but it does. It's literally the same shit too. It's like, why does that look so much worse to me? I think maybe it's just an illusion though, because like right there it don't look no worse. And I mean, it's wasted space. It's very much wasted space. Very much. I gotta go with this, man, because it makes the most sense. It just makes the most sense. Am I gonna regret it? I don't know. I very well might. We gonna see. I'm not gonna regret it if both these windows fit in here perfectly, though. They're not. They're absolutely not. What about these? Will these fit in here perfectly? Nah. Alright, what if? Let's just go with what if. What if all I took up was enough to put these in twice? That would leave you a sliver. It's like at that point, what's the point? I gotta go with the new way, man. I got to. It only makes sense. I was trying to find like some kind of plan or something just to give me something there so it doesn't feel so like, it just feels weird right here. I don't know why, but it does. I mean, is that cool? Would y'all say that's cool? I'm about to do something ridiculous, but I gotta try it because I just got the idea. What if I pulled this all the way out here? I know it looks ridiculous. You don't have to tell me. Why am I doing this right now? That's the question you're asking yourself, isn't it? Why the hell is he doing this right now? That's a valid question to ask. It is. Very valid. The reason I'm doing this right now, opposed to is later, is because you have to try things when they come in your head sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Not everything, but sometimes you just gotta try some shit. And maybe you come up with greatness. So the reason I did this is because this area really don't need See, that actually looks better though, don't it? It don't at first because it's like kind of stark because you threw that shit in the middle of the damn living room. But when you really look at it, you gain a lot of space and don't really lose nothing style wise on the bottom. It actually looks a little better because those recessed lights actually have a home now instead of before they're just floating. I mean, we still got 3 of them floating here, but it is what it is. And then it kind of makes the kitchen a little cozier. It definitely makes the kitchen a little cozier. And that's one thing that I like when I'm doing this shit, because I like luxury, big shit, big windows, big views and all of that, but I also want it to feel cozy. Like, you gotta balance, we in the kitchen, we cozy, we baking cookies, versus I'm living like a bachelor, big ass views, naked bitches all around my house. Those are my 2 personalities, you know what I'm saying? And I have to be able to balance them properly. Because I'm not even playing, bro. Like, I'm literally not even playing. I have 2 different, like, it's not like some split personality shit, but like, I very much am like a grandma in one aspect, and then I'm very much like a 20-year-old bachelor on the other aspect. So it's like, you just gotta balance them. Like, I gotta show y'all my bedroom. I decorated my bedroom for Christmas, bro. I completely turned my room into like a little toy shop. That shit is so dope. But it's like, I enjoy that type of shit. You know what I mean? It's like, you just gotta live your life and be true to yourself. You know what I mean? But this looks good. I think this is a good balance. See how that's like covered up now? Things make a little bit more sense. You still got your blowout. The blowout is still absolutely beautiful. Look at this. This is starting to look like some shit that I didn't even make. This look like some shit that's on TV. But the blowout is absolutely beautiful. Because, I mean, you come down the hallway and it's just like, bam, like, and I'll probably put another window here. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure. I kind of like the coziness of no window, but I don't know. I don't know yet. I might have to move this one over a little bit. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that yet. But even if I don't do that, it's still, the blowout is beautiful. Sounds like I'm talking about somebody's hair, don't it? I mean, if you get a blowout and that bitch beautiful, then shit, be happy with it. But I think this is good though. This is good. See, I told you, sometimes you just got to do crazy shit and it works out. So now, with us doing that, not only did that help me build a bigger house up here, but that also helped me with keeping the banister. Am I the only person that calls this shit banister? I feel like nobody else says that. Like, I've always called this the banister. And I think it all came from when I was a kid. That's what my dad or somebody called it. Because in the apartment, there was a lobby. And then there was a rail like this from the 2nd floor looking to the lobby. And it was like the banister. It's like, be careful around the banister type shit. I don't know, yo. I don't know. I don't know if I'm the only person to call it that. I don't even know. Is that a real word? I'm about to look that shit up. Banister. Yeah, a banister is the complete railing system at the side of a staircase. Oh, it's the side of a staircase. Oh, or balcony. Including the handrail, its vertical posts, bolsters, its safety and support for people. Yeah, it is a banister then. Okay, well, W then. Shit, I know what I'm talking about. I got better vocabulary than I think. Yeah, it's a banister. It's literally a banister, bruh. It's not a railing. The banister is the complete railing. So when you have a complete railing, it is a banister. All right, well, shit. Second guessing myself for what? I forgot. I know what I'm talking about. All right, but for real though, this was good. This was very good, because now we could go ahead and do this. I didn't even have to do that now that we got the new walls. Wait, what am I doing right now? All right, I'm closing this off. Okay, what was this before? This was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 7, 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, that would be 8. I might cut it in 7. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? So I'm thinking this is going to be the new area. That's what I'm trying to figure out, because I'm going to still keep this like I got it. As far as Christmas, they got to hurry up too, because there's no Christmas items that I saw. I thought this holiday tree, it say holiday tree, and it is a holiday tree, but it ain't no lights on it. I thought it had lights on it. So inZOI, I know you wanted to get Halloween going, but you need to get Christmas going. And I hope they get it going before like December 25th. They'd be like, oh yeah, it's a Christmas update, December 25th. Like, bruh, Christmas over by December 25th. I know it's not technically over, but like, let's be real. Halloween is over on October 31st. That's why everybody switched to Christmas November 1st, like immediately, because we tired of it at this point. The real decorators, you know what I'm saying? Like people like me. We decorate, we enjoy the holidays early, and then we get that shit gone and get on to the next one. Halloween is easy for me to do that though. I usually decorate for fall though. Like fall is like more what I decorate for than Halloween. There's definitely some Halloween stuff put into it, but fall is more what I decorate for because I like fall. I like the vibe of fall. I forgot to put the new pics on here. Next time I come back, I'm gonna have the pics on there with the leash and shit. I forgot to do that yesterday, or I ran out of time. I think I ran out of time. Time be flying though. It really do be flying. It just seemed like days be hella short. It might be because I get up so late though. Because I get up at like 2 and stay up until like 8. Crazy ass hours. But you know what? It worked. If it worked, you can't be mad. So I'm going to be able to make a way bigger bedroom. My lighting still works perfectly too. Look at the lighting, man. I'm going to never not do a grid layout the way we did it with this place. That was the smartest shit I think I've ever done in this game. No bullshit. I think it was the smartest shit I've ever done. Now, should I go... This is another thing we got to figure out. Should I go banister or should I go wall? Because I'll create a little bit more space if I go wall. Damn, this looks so much better now. I didn't think it looked bad before, but it looks so much better now. And I got more room back. So, like, my question to you is, do I pull this out and go straight to the wall? Or do I don't like that. Let me just get it from some different angles. This place is really starting to come together though, man. Like for real. Like the fact that I be building this shit from scratch with no blueprints or nothing is kind of crazy. But I mean, I know other people do it, but like for myself, it's crazy. I'm just a normal guy type shit. I mean, I'm not normal at all, but like you feel what I'm saying though. I don't have no degrees. I got a GED. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that I be building shit like this, like I got a damn master in design, be blowing my own mind. It's just, I be seeing shit, and if I see it and it pop. It just is what it is. I don't know though. I don't know about this though. And y'all ain't helping me. That's why I need to be live. Now, I don't know though. Do I go with the same idea that I just did, where I pull that out, and that's more room upstairs, which is smart? Or do I say, forget that and go with the railing across the whole thing? That's a tough one, man. I don't know why it's tough, but that's a tough one. Literally put myself in the same situation I was just in just to go over it again. But I feel like the reason it's so tough is because this doesn't look bad. It still gives you your cutout. You still get the beauty of everything, and you gain a little bit more room upstairs versus just trying to get a look from out here. inZOI is a beautiful game to design in. It really is. I tell you, I don't want to be the number one inZOI glazer, but it just is like I have to be, because ain't nobody else really hyping this shit up like it's supposed to be, because I don't know if they got some kind of bias or they just dumb as shit, but this game deserves credit for the things it's accomplishing at its early ass age, and building is one of them. Gameplay, it needs a lot of work, but building, insane to me. And gameplay isn't that bad, but some of the little quirky shit that pisses me off when I click something and they don't do it, yeah, that'll drive me crazy. How much room are we really gaining from that? Let's start there. Let's start there. How much room are we really gaining from doing that? We're gaining about the same amount of space that the bathroom was before, which means the master suite could be insanely big, versus we could have another couch and trees over here. You know what? We got to see what it is. Y'all wanted to come along on the journey, so this is the part of the journey, man. This is part of the journey. A lot of back and forth, a lot of trying to figure shit out. This is the journey. Let's just go with this, kind of counter that, and then we're gonna put our little lights up. Okay, pop in the tab mode and then click something else so this shit's not in my face. That's what we got so far. Very nice, very nice, very open. Feels very, very open, very alive. the plants and stuff like that. Very nice. From down here, you got the little thing. Okay, we getting the vibes. We getting the vibes. Now, the vibes must be taken away. Why are you taking the vibes away, Sonny? Why are you taking the vibes away? Because thou give, thou shall take. You feel what I'm saying? Now I'm about to take this shit away from you. Boom. And then I'm going to make this a wall. And I'm going to put these up here to kind of put a band-aid on it. How's that feel? Well, this is 1. This is 2. This is 1. This is 2. We are definitely at the eye doctor right now. This is 2. This is 1. This is 2. This is 1. I wonder if it's the symmetry in my blood and DNA, which is what's making me messing me up. Cause like, I feel like this really does look more like it should. It makes more sense. It does everything like makes more sense to me. But then like the symmetry in my DNA is just like, yo, make it like this instead. It looks cooler. It's more symmetrical. See, symmetry, man, I love symmetry. You know, symmetry is one of the best things in this world. And I ain't even lying to you. Symmetry it's just something about symmetry to just make you feel good. And it ain't gotta be perfect all the time, like perfect left and right, but like balanced symmetry is like, you know? It's kind of a crazy thing to say, but like I'm dead ass serious, yo. Dead ass serious. They say people find symmetry attractive in human beings, like when people's face is symmetrical. But I feel like everybody's face is symmetrical though. Like you got 2 eyes and a nose hole on both sides, and like your lips are centered. Like I guess perfect symmetry is like really attractive, but I don't think so. I honestly don't think that's true. Cause I've seen them I think they used Tyler one time back in the day when I liked Tyler heavy. They made her face symmetrical and she looked weird. So I don't think that's true. I think attractiveness is all based on like what the hell you find attractive. I gotta go with this, man. I got to. I feel like it's my responsible duty as a builder to go with this. Is this structurally sound? Maybe that's what's messing me up too. I feel like it's kind of structurally pushing it right here. Are we structurally pushing it right here? That is the question. Do we need some kind of support beam to make it feel like it's... I feel like sometimes support beams are for poor houses, because I think in these big ass rich ass houses they use certain materials where you don't have to have a support beam. I don't know because I'm not a builder, but I will tell you this. I've seen some big ass open houses that don't have support beams. So there's got to be something they're doing where you don't need support beams in your house. But then I've also seen some real nice houses though that do have them. They're definitely not optimal. They can definitely kill the vibe. Like this little pillar right here is kind of killing my vibe a little bit. Maybe if it was centered right here with the cabinets, it wouldn't be bad. What y'all think? This is when I kind of wish I was live streaming. I'm not gonna lie. I do wish I was live right now. Because if I was live right now, I could just run a poll and be like, y'all, what you think? I should go with this or go with that? I'm gonna be honest though. This is kind of hitting right now. I'm just playing with ideas. If I added those, it does make that feel a little bit more structurally safe, don't it? They're not really centered, but still, it does make that feel a little structurally sound. Have we made up in our mind that this is what we going with yet? Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. I think it looks better. I think this way just makes more sense. It looks better. The pillars, I don't know about them yet. Pillars might not make it long term. I don't know. We gonna see. I'm gonna try and put them in the same position. So this is what, 1, 2, 3 away from that light. 1, 2, 3 away from that light. So that would be centered. I don't know. I kind of like the pillars and then I kind of don't. They can make the house look good, but they also can make it look cheap. So I don't know. We gonna let that ride for a minute. I'm gonna let the pillars ride for a minute for sure. I think I'm definitely keeping this like this though. Main reason, I just think at the end of the day, it makes more sense. I'm saying that and I'm looking at this. Okay, so from the stairs, I know I'm going backwards, but from the stairs, the difference is like that. So when you walk up at the left side of your eyes, you could actually see a lot, which is beautiful. Without that, you ain't seeing nothing till you get right up on the rail. Then you can see. So it's a little tight. If I use my same theory about the grandma baking cookies, a little bit of coziness and less windows all over the house might be more welcome. I can make this bedroom a little bit bigger. Maybe I can make an orgy shower. I could put a bathtub in here. I could do crazy things now with the bathroom. I could extend the bedroom. I could put the bed on the actual wall instead of on a glass outside wall. This room is still gonna be kind of a tight squeeze, but not really, because we still benefited from doing that, because I got that extra space there too. And the fact that all my lights are still in a perfect grid layout, bro, you don't understand how happy that makes me. I'm not gonna lie. That makes me extremely happy. You know why? Because of symmetry. You know, leaves and shit use symmetry too. Everything has like a base, like mathematical equation to it. It's a whole thing about that. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called sacred geometry, but I could be wrong. But I would say I read about it. I looked at a lot of content about it. Sacred geometry is super interesting. It's like all the things that are formed in the universe and all this type of shit kind of go off these same mathematical equations. The shit is hella interesting. I'm not gonna lie to you. I be really into that type of shit. And everything is using these same equations. And that's why, like on a leaf, like you had those branches in the leaf, you got branches on the trees, you got branches like in our lungs. Our veins are like branches. There's like certain things that you see everywhere in nature. Because like when you look at a tree with no leaves on it, it looks just like the inside of your lungs. It's like the way it scatters into like those branches is just how your blood vessels and shit like scatter into your lungs. It's just interesting. You see it in fruits. You see it all kind of places. But yeah, it's called sacred geometry if y'all want to look into it. It's very interesting. All right, so let's try to get this bedroom situation together. I'm going to delete the couch, delete the plant, delete this stand. I really want some more showers, man. Like these showers just ain't doing it for me. How I'm going to create my big shower with all these lame ass showers? Like all I really want is just this. Just give me this. Get rid of this whole glass thing. Get rid of this base. I don't need none of that. Just give me this. And then I'll build the shower around it. Stone floors, stone walls, space. So 2, 3, 4, 5 people can get in that bit. This is the closest thing we got though. So I got to make this work. I got to. Just feel like it's not going to feel like how I want it to. It is what it is. We'll just do like a preview of what I'm talking about. See it like it don't do it, right? It don't feel the same. That don't feel like my big open orgy showers. It just don't. Any of y'all that's new are like, what the hell is he talking about, orgy showers? It's a thing I used to do all the time in The Sims, you know? It's all about building a big glass shower that like a bunch of people can get in. Now, whether or not you want to do that inside of the shower, that's up to you. But the whole point is you're able to. Maybe you just want to have a dance show in that bitch. But it needs to be around this size, and it needs to be like all glass and all like basically no privacy whatsoever. Now you might be asking yourself, Sonny, why would you want a shower that has no privacy? Because you got money, bitch. That's why. You got money. When you got money, you just don't give a fuck. You just take a shower in front of a big glass window so every single person can see your damn genitals. But you know what? You got money though. Nah, but for real, I honestly don't think these things, I feel like they exist though. I don't know if they just exist in my head or they exist in the real world, but I feel like I've seen these showers somewhere, and that's why I always create them in the game, because it's like to have a big open shower like that. But I don't think it was ever in front of a big glass window. I think that's something I started doing. Because it is very, mostly in inZOI, it really feel like it is very, what is the word? Damn, exposed. I think it's exposed is the word. It's very exposed. And see, in The Sims, it's like, who cares? But in inZOI, it feels like real life. So it's like, would you really want to get butt ass naked in front of all of this? You're not that high up off the ground. Like, somebody's definitely seeing you. Mostly with phones and shit. Somebody definitely in your ass for sure, for sure. So I don't know about this here. I think this might be a... Plus, they look shitty in this game for some reason. I think it's the bass though. If they just got rid of that bass, I could do it. But the bass is killing it because the bass is making it look like... And then I don't even think you could change... Yeah, you can't even change the color of that shit, which is really bad. But all of that's beside the point. The whole point is we got to figure out how we going to do this bathroom because I changed this whole house because of this bathroom. So... But we got a lot more room to work with stuff. And I got a lot more room to make this bedroom bigger. I'm going to get rid of this little custom TV stand thing I had going. Get rid of the TV, get rid of the wall. Alright, now I don't know if I want to continue this whole thing like this or not. This is something I'm still kind of figuring out. Because see, technically, I could put the bed over here, but I don't think I'd really want to. I didn't know it was 2 rugs under there. Because like this is going to be really, really tight with this door right here. I'm not going to be able to put my plants where I want them and nothing. It'll just be the bed and the nightstand. The benefit of this though, you will have a little bit more, like your back will be more in the house. I don't know. I've never lived in a big glass building like this. This is something I've never lived in. It's always something I wanted to live in. But I don't know how it feels to wake up with all of this damn glass. I'm sure you just had your curtains though, so it wouldn't feel that different. I don't know. inZOI makes you think outside the box. I feel like inZOI makes you really think about real life more than you do in The Sims. Cause like The Sims is like, oh yeah, this is dope, cool. But inZOI is like, damn, could you really live in a place like this? And then it has you start thinking about like how things feel. Like, are they cold? Are they cozy? Is it like conducive to real everyday living? These are the important questions that we must ask. I know so far I'm not liking what I'm doing here. And I'm gonna just be honest with you and myself about it. Cause why not? Why lie? I gotta try Fortnite again too. I did an upgrade on my graphics card. I'm curious if it worked or not. Alright, so what about this size bathroom? This is a small bathroom now though, ain't it? Kinda. Not super small, but I was just trying to come up with a way to make this look decent, but not take everything across the way. Because wherever I cut this, I do want to cut it right on the window. So if I do cut it, I need to cut it here. So it's either going to be here or it's going to be there where I just was. This is giving me a way bigger bathroom. I like the size of this bathroom. This is good. I feel like this is a good size. You got enough room to put this bathtub in here, crooked if you want to, which is really the biggest waste of space in the world. But it's kind of a flex because when you have your bathtub that's crooked, it's like, I don't give a fuck about space because I got big money. I'm living in a penthouse. You see what I'm saying? If your bathtub is crooked, you gotta have money. It's just that simple. Because why would you waste this space right here? You see what I'm saying? I know what I'm talking about, man. I know what I'm talking about. I swear I do. That's one thing you realize with the rich houses. They waste shit because they don't care. You know what I mean? Who cares? Got money. I don't need to penny pinch on square footage. But when you get into them little houses, apartments and shit, oh yeah, they penny pinching every square footage. Can we add the basement? Can we add the crawl space? They trying to add every little piece to the square footage because they, normal or low class. High class, 10,000 square feet, 10,000, 11 square feet, potato. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. I feel like I can understand where they're coming from because I've always kind of had that mindset. All right, now what about this? Does this have a cozy feeling or nah? Are you feeling warm and fuzzy in this room? I don't know about warm and fuzzy. What if I taking all the windows off this side would be crazy. I just want the bedroom to feel warm and cozy, that's all. And I don't know about putting a TV with a built-in leg system on it. I mean, it's okay, but see, most people would stop at that. But see, with me, I'm like, hey, why don't we try to Why don't we try to build a custom TV stand around a floating TV and then build the windows around the custom TV stand? And then y'all in the comments talking about, Sonny, what the hell you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm just trying to live my best life. I'm just trying to create dope shit. It feels cozy. W Cozy Gamer. I'm your #1 cozy gamer. Damn, that fit is actually immaculate. I'm not gonna lie. That fit is immaculate. Not amazing, not astronomical, immaculate. Is that even a word? I don't know. I be having these big ass words in my vocabulary, and I don't even know if they're real words, but I've heard them, and it's like, hey, I be thinking they real words. I'm pretty sure immaculate is definitely top tier though. That's like mint. That's like top of the line shit. That's good though. And then we can move that down. TV was a little high. Should I pull the whole thing down? Nah, that's too low. I could go there with it though, but then it ain't gonna line up properly. Now, how would I put a window? Like, how could I justify doing this opposed to putting windows in though? Like, what's the justification? The justification is I just don't give a shit. Now, honestly, I could do 2 little windows right here. Oh, this ain't even, is it? How the hell did that happen? Wait a minute. Is it? Oh, the TV is off center. Okay, well, that's good. That's actually good news because centering this manually. Okay, now what about that? We got some window action. Does it feel more cozy now? Trying to get this lined up. Is this room more or less cozy than it just was? What if we did this too? Because I remember I ran across this girl's TikTok live one day, and it was early in the morning. And she was in this, I probably didn't even save it. If I saved it, I'll show y'all. She was in her bed, waking up, and you could see right out her big ass window behind her, the traffic going by. And it was such a vibe. And she was like off the ground, probably about, yeah, she was closer to the ground than this. Because you could see the people on the ground like driving. And it was so beautiful. I feel like this right here is starting to look like that though, which is good. Because you want modern, you want glass windows, but you also want privacy and some coziness. Now, inZOI, I am a little disappointed at you because you don't have long curtains. We went over this yesterday. How the hell you got tall windows and short ass curtains? I don't know. But I'm hoping they'll fix this soon because we need this soon because it's killing my vibe with decorating. Absolutely murdering my vibe. Because you need these curtains to create this coziness. So I can do all this I want to. And it's still going to look dumb because the curtains ain't right. But see, I'll do this like this and then do the basic long curtains right up here. Boom. Damn, how long is, oh, it's right there. Kind of hard to see. Okay. So then that'll be our basic long curtains. The only issue is it's not going to cover down here. And that is a problem because if you sleep in your bed, down here is literally at your eye level. Now, should I just leave the curtains off until we get longer ones? Maybe that is what I should do. I don't know. Ooh, we should get a fish tank. I forgot about the fish. I always forget about the fish tanks in there. I could put a big ass fish tank where the pool table is, couldn't I? I don't know about that. That might be dumb. Might be dumb, but it might be cool as shit. See, a lot of times, dumb gets taken over by cool as shit. If something is cool as shit, it's like, yo, it might be dumb, but it's cool as hell. I might have to throw a fish tank in here some kind of way. What about the bedroom, though? We ain't even finished talking about the bedroom yet. The good thing about the bedroom windows, these can be definitely closed up, which is great because we're going to need that. That's why I really just wish these curtains work. Because, see, that's going to make this game feel better than any time we ever played The Sims, anytime I ever play any other game in a penthouse. Because you're going to have the penthouse vibes, but then at a couple clicks of the mouse, you could be cozy, private, in a home. It don't have to be a penthouse vibe. And that's the part where I'm like, I don't have the curtains. Is it a way you think to just merge them together, though, in the meantime? So, like, if I put the curtains there and then put some down here, too. I mean, yeah, I know that looks dumb. You ain't got to tell me it looks dumb. I know it looks dumb. But will it work? That's the question we got to ask ourselves. Not does it look dumb, but will it work? It looks terrible. It actually looks horrible. But what I just say, you know what? I got a better idea. Let's go with this at the very edge. That way it's not cropping through the window as bad. Because it's killing the window look because it's just so damn ugly. And then we'll go with the long bar across, which is again killing the view. Oh shit, I probably should have went with the top one first, shouldn't I? Then go with the bottom one. That's the best we can do out of a bad situation right there. That is the best we can do out of a horrendous situation. Make them black. Hopefully they blend together a little bit better, which doesn't seem like it. Maybe I should make them white. You think the whites blend together better or the blacks? The blacks. I think the blacks, they blend together well. The whites, they do pretty good. The Germans, the Jews, the Italians, they blend. The blacks, they do better. You got the Africans, the African Americans, the biracials. Oh, I love a biracial girl. Yes, I do. The blacks taking the Latinas, because I heard they love Latinas. I don't know though. The blacks and the whites, I think the blacks might actually look a little bit better. I don't know. That bar is still showing through. We still got to figure if this is going to work. Let me see about the whites though. Do the whites blend better? Nah, the whites look the damn same. I don't think anything is going to blend with that metal bar. I'm going to just go with the black. The black do look a little bit better. Now, I got to do something. I got to bring them in here. So, I'm going to need you to go up to... Shit, what floor are we on? Is that the 11th floor? Oh, nah. That's too tall. That's too high. Look at the views, though. Beautiful. We ain't on the 11th floor. We must be on the 8th floor. Yeah, we on the 8th floor. Who is this bitch? Why is she always in my house? She was in there yesterday. Vanessa Cooper. Oh, this the babysitter. Yo, Vanessa, you done got swole up. I remember you was some fine shit a little while ago. You big as me now. What the fuck happened? All right, let me have him go upstairs. I'm gonna just have him go to this bed real quick. I hope my baby don't die in the meantime of me doing this, cause like it's literally a winter storm outside. Don't actually go to sleep, bruh. I didn't want you to actually go to sleep, even though that's exactly what I told you to do. All right, let's close these curtains. Let me just see what they look like closed. Okay, now listen. Hear me out. Hear me out. This is the best of a bad situation. They need to make a wider angle camera lens. I swear. This wider angle is so much nicer. Hear me out though. This is what I'm talking about. Now, of course, all the colors and everything look like shit, but you see how everything is closed and you barely feel like you in a building and just feel like you in a house? That's the vibe I wanted. Because see, now you can get the coziness. So we get coziness plus we get penthouse bachelor pad kind of vibes. So this is good. This is very good. His son is just sitting out in the snow still. It's sad. It's actually sad. I don't know how I'm gonna get to this color though, cause like there's no way I can click all of these curtains. Why is it so damn hard to do this though? I gotta do each one. I should just be able to pop over there, but I can't. It's like I can click it, but I can't use the eyedropper tool. It's alright though. At least I could click it. Or can I click the second row? I can't click the second row, y'all. See, this is bad. This is very bad. And only inZOI can fix this shit. Cause like, how am I gonna change the color of this, but then be able to put the other one back above it? Now, if I copy that, see, now it won't let me put this above it because you know what? I got an idea. It's just a crazy workaround, but I'm gonna have to delete all of this. Then I'm gonna have to put these at the top, and then hopefully when I hit copy, it'll copy the black curtains, not just the curtains in general. And then I'll put the window. Oh shit, I don't think the windows. Oh yeah, the windows can. Good shit, good shit, good shit. I forgot exactly how many windows across this was, but I guess that's good. Now that should work. That should work. Let's see if it worked. Close all. Well, let's open all and then close all. Close all, bruh, please. Yeah, okay, that worked. W workaround. So this is a good workaround. We could completely black out the rooms, give it a more cozy feel if that's what we need to do. I think this is pretty good window placement for a bedroom. You got a big open window, but then you also got like a little coziness to it too. Is it the most appealing? It's not the most appealing during the day though. It's really not. I mean, mostly with that bar going directly across the middle of the window, that is not appealing at all. I wonder how come this one look like it's going straight down and this one don't. How do I get these left tie back curtains? Close all and then open all. See how these is just laying down and these are like tied back? They look better when they're laying down though. I wonder how come, because if I could get both of them to lay down like that, that would not be bad. That would be the best case scenario for this crazy ass workaround. Because that bar in the middle of the window is definitely killing it. But maybe I could change the color of that bar too. If I could change the color of this bar, that would be nice. They let you do it. So the curtain rod is separate. I was just going to go with straight black on the curtain rod. See, because that way you don't really... I got to take the window. This is such a stupid ass workaround. I got to delete the window to do everything I just did again. Because this game, for some reason, wants to give me hell. And I don't know why. I'm almost thinking forget these tie back curtains all the way around. Just forget them. Like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? What's the point of the tie back curtains if I really just want the least amount of drama on my window? I mean, they're more for realism than anything. Alright, bring them windows back in. I still want 3. I gotta make sure they're symmetrical though. So like right there, that's good. I don't know if that's perfect, but it looks damn close to me. Okay, so if we just go this, that, this, they kind of stick over a little bit. Not the end of the world though. It's actually good that they stick over a little bit, because then it's gonna create the edge that we had before. The only difference is we ain't gonna have them ugly ass curtains hanging during the day. So the lowest we could put it is here. What if I went up one? What if I went up another one? What if I went up another one? Why am I doing this? Because science, that's why. Science. Y'all know science is my favorite subject. We won't know how to do shit unless we do science. Scientific method. Do y'all know it? I used to know it. I kind of forgot. But I know do research was one. Try shit out is another. Hypothesis. See, now we know some things. First of all, the curtains look pretty damn good. Even the bar, because the bar is so black and the curtains are so black that it kind of just merges together damn near. You can see it, but it's hard to tell. Bad situation, the worst case scenario here is that we are not up high enough. So I gotta move these down to the lowest point. I kind of figured I was gonna have to, but I really wish I could just grab the curtains, but it don't look like that's gonna happen, do it? Man, grabbing these curtains has to be the most difficult shit for some reason. I don't know if they just didn't make a hitbox on these curtains, but it's like you gotta go through so much just to click the curtains. Like, why though? Okay, so now we just copy, paste, and paste. Now that should be good, right? I really hope so. Alright, let's open all, and then let's close all again. Shit, something's not right. Oh, I missed one. Bro, they really won't let me click nothing, yo. It's always issues when you want to click something. Why? Why do you do this? Okay, that was the problem. That was the only issue, though. I think we good everywhere else. I really hope so, because this man's baby is outside freezing his nuts off in the snow. All right, let's close all. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So that gives you your full coverage. It's black. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but you know what? It is what it is. And I could put the corner pieces on if I really wanted to. And I could leave them off if I really wanted to. Where's his baby at? Oh, his baby's in here. That's good. That's good. At least his baby's in the house. I thought he was outside. That gives me a little bit more time to play with this. Even though I'm sure y'all are completely tired of me playing with it. But you know, if you don't play with it, you don't know how it works. And I'm not talking about masturbation. Even though the same thing applies. If you don't play with it, how do you know it works? I was thinking about just putting a one curtain here that's tied up, and then when I drop them, it's like we just pretend that they like drop all the way to the ground. The only issue with this is this doesn't seem to be working. I mean, I could do this, but that's not gonna work on this side. I mean, it does, but that crops through like super unrealistic. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Even this, like, what's the point of doing that? I forgot though, they kind of allow you to do shit you ain't supposed to, which is kind of nice. They let you crop through things to give you a little bit of grace. Shout out to Grace. You see what I'm saying? Let me just see how this looks, and then I'm gonna either be like, all right, I'm done, or I don't know. That don't look bad though. And then open it up. This is something I'm gonna work on off camera, because I'm gonna sit here for 3 hours doing the same thing. But that's why I do shit off camera. Y'all just happen to be part of the process this time. But I even do more of that off camera, believe it or not, even with this house. But I'm gonna have to pause this episode in a minute, because we had 2 hours already. I'm probably edited down. I didn't want to make this so many parts, but it's like, it's kind of fun though. And what's gonna be even more fun is when we play in the house that we just created. Y'all witness me create it, and we playing in the house too. So like, that's part of the fun. I'm just trying to give myself an idea of what's going on. I'm probably not keeping any of this in here, but I know next video for sure will be done. Next video for sure will be done. Because tonight I'm going to edit, because I got 2 videos I got to edit, the previous building episodes. I'm going to edit those. While I'm editing through those, I'm going to be completing this house. And then when we come back, I'm going to probably either be like 90% done or like 75% done. And then we're going to put the final touches on it, because really all I got to do now is figure out how I'm going to do these 2 rooms, the bathrooms, the bedroom layout. Then I got to do this bedroom bathroom layout, which I'm going to kind of copycat this one, because I like doing that. It makes my life easier. Put a couple racks in the closet, probably throw a picture on the wall right here, which I thought I had one. It probably got deleted though. Oh, it did, because it was a custom content one. Messed me up. I don't know why they did that. Taking my damn custom content out. See, for some reason this ain't centered, is it? That's alright, I'll center it myself. Matter of fact, I'll create some little cool design out of it. Why not? Something like that. So that'll be cool in like the hallway. I'm gonna make some of the custom content pics, so we're gonna drop some of them in there. If any of y'all want to be in my game, like if y'all got some dope ass pictures, how y'all model some shit or drew something that's cool as hell, send it to me on Instagram. And what I'll do is, like, when I do my next batch of pictures, I'll put your shit in the game and you'll see yourself in the game. I figured that'd be cool. Also, if y'all do music, but see, y'all gotta clear me for copyrights, and you gotta do that shit in writing. Like, be like, all right, I'm letting Sonny use this for his videos. I'm not gonna claim this shit ever on his videos, because he a real one and he's showing me love. So why would I do that to him? And I could play your music instead of playing the AI shit when I play the R&B and stuff. So if you make music, I help promote your shit, but you just gotta make sure you don't copyright me, because I'm not about to deal with that. Like, I'm helping you, you helping me, and then we move forward type shit. That happened to somebody I watched. There was like a subscriber, and they were sending beats, and he started making songs out of the beats, and then they copyrighted. No, he didn't make songs out of the beats. They just decided when the videos went viral, they was gonna copyright them bitches and claim them, because they had his beats in them. And then dude had to like lose all that revenue. It was dirty. It was a dirty game to play, but that's why you gotta have shit in writing though. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with a little legal matters. I've dealt with the legal system many a times. And guess what? I ain't never been a criminal doing it. I've always been dealing with legal shit, like other type of shit. What I like about the legal stuff, I would never want to be no lawyer though. But what I do like about the legal stuff is like, it's almost like math. Because you could be guilty and still get away free. But it's like, if you do the right equation and you prove the right points. Like for a minute when that shit happened with George Floyd, I actually thought that cop was going to get off. Because the way the lawyers on his side was painting a picture was like these pedestrians were aggravating this cop, and this cop wasn't in his right mind and shit. And I was like, damn, this is kind of interesting how he's trying to prove that this man had like got stressed out in a sense, and that's what caused that to happen. I just think it's interesting. Law is definitely interesting. But I tell you what, every time I've ever dealt with like going to court and stuff like that, I never was like risking my life. It was like my life wasn't on the line type shit. And every time I've been to that courthouse, I've been so thankful that my life is not on the line. So it's like I be going for legal shit, suing somebody or somebody, like some stuff like that. I never went and was like, yo, if this don't go good, I'm about to spend 10 years in jail type shit. And it's like such a relief because there's a lot of people down there and you could tell, and they going down there and they like, shit, if this don't go well, they about to put me up for a couple years. So to any of y'all that's doing crime, please stop, because it ain't worth your motherfucking time. Trust me on that. You ain't gonna make no money anyway. And if you make the money, guess what? Your ass gonna get caught. And I told you, don't be no rat. Don't even put yourself in mousy situations if you gonna become a rat. Don't do the crime if you ain't gonna stand on 10. And I know they trying to make that rat shit cool with 6ix9ine, but it's like, bro, at the end of the day, don't do that. Don't even be involved in it if you ain't gonna stand solid. That's why I was telling y'all, I think it was an inZOI video about Young Thug. Like, I kind of understood what he was talking about. Because it's like, damn, bro, I did all this shit, I helped you out, and then you turn on me, leave me in this bitch, and you ain't sending me no money or nothing. Street game is definitely not for everybody. And it ain't for me. That's why I'm not in it. I dipped my toes in it and was like, hell nah, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. This shit is not worth what we doing. You know, I just realized that I didn't put a room for this damn, this is not good. I just realized I don't have no room for this door to go to the bathroom because I put the bed against the wall that the bathroom was going to be on. And I know I could just make a door across the hall, but the whole point is it's got to be an ensuite bathroom. There's no point in having a master suite, which is there 2 master suites, if you can't get to the bathroom. Bro, how do you have that oversight? Like, what are you doing? Doing all this damn yapping and you ain't doing no decorating shit. See, if I do that, I ain't gonna be able to have a nightstand on that side, which is killing me because you know I love doing that. So it's gonna be like this. And that's alright. It's alright. But that ain't what I like. That is not what I like. So to make this work, I'm gonna have to delete all of this just to put this door in right there. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it feels like it. Those are some small closets for a master suite in this big ass penthouse, but it is what it is. Downsize or shut the hell up, you know what I mean? Downsize or get a dresser. Maybe you can get a dresser in there. I mean, technically you could put clothes in these TV stand looking things. Storage units. I gotta make a lot of adjustments off camera. I'm gonna have to do a lot off camera later. Cause even these windows, none of this stuff is gonna be lining up. If I copy this room, which I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do, cause I mean, there ain't really much of a view that way anyway. That means all of this is gonna get changed. But you know what? We made good progress today. We made damn good progress. W episode regardless. Shit takes a long time when you do it from scratch and you just looking around trying to figure out what you gotta do. I just want to look at the building one more time, see how it looks in the daytime. I mean, honestly, it's not done yet, so it's like this looks kind of weird because this is where I'm at right now. But as far as the structure though, I like the structure. I like what we did with the structure. I say we because y'all helped me, because I couldn't find them damn things yesterday. Y'all helped me out, even though none of y'all did absolutely nothing, but I still fuck with y'all heavy, and I'm gonna give you credit because y'all energy keeps me going. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I couldn't find these yesterday. So we did some good shit. It looked like a big ass like energy tube going up through squares, and then the squares was like supported on the side. I'm actually a big fan of how this looks. And then we gonna play with the colors too on the outside when we get to the colors. I'm thinking I'm gonna make it like, I think I'm gonna make these white. I think I'm gonna keep these white. Or maybe I'll make the units white and the bars black. I don't know. Not quite sure how I'm gonna do that yet. But I do know this. I'm liking what we did. W episode. W's in the comments. W's in the chat. Damn, you could even see the reflection in this thing. Look. That's actually a real life reflection of this building in this light thing right here. It's amazing. And that frame generation shit was the most groundbreaking thing I've ever found. My graphics card is only running at 65% right now. And we got all of this shit going on. 65%. That is amazing. But all right, y'all, we're going to pause this episode here. Next episode, we finishing this up 100%. And my hair might be braided because I might need to get my shit braided. I'm about to wash it now. And I might bring the braids back. Might go another like few weeks just with the hair out. I don't know. We're going to see. But I love y'all. Peace. Before I end this episode, I want to let all the real ones know. See, y'all the real ones. Y'all made it to the end. See, the other ones, they didn't fade it off. Y'all the real ones. I got some merch for y'all. Because I got a bunch of merch in these cubes behind me that I got to get rid of. Because it's like, I don't even have a store for them right now. And when I start the merch back up, I'm going to probably have new designs. But I don't have no big sizes. I know. It sucks. I'm sorry to all my big fellas and big ladies because I don't have no more big sizes. All the big sizes sold out a while ago. But I do have extra larges. Now, I know that ain't that big, but still, extra larges. So if any of y'all wear an extra large or below, make sure y'all, I don't even know what to tell y'all to do because I got to get y'all information. First, I got to know who you are. Then I got to get your info and then I'm going to send you some shit. The members is already locked. So if you're a member of the channel, y'all already locked in. Y'all get first dibs because y'all members. But I'm trying to think of like how I'm going to get everybody info to like send them stuff. I'm not sure. Hit me on Instagram if you're interested. Also, you could drop it in the comments if you want. Drop your size or something in the comments. I don't know, because even if you drop your size in the comments, how am I going to find you? Y'all really just going to have to message me on Instagram, I think. Because how in the hell else am I going to get y'all info without it being like in the public? You know, you can't just drop your address and shit. If you interested in the merch, because I'm going to send like a little box. I'm going to send a few boxes out. Bunch of shirts. Hoodie or two. Yeah, y'all gotta just follow me on IG. You gotta hit me on IG. Either message me on IG or just like, yeah, message me on IG. I need to test and see if my messages work anyway, because I feel like my shit be so dry. It's like, do my messages even work on IG? I know they do, but it's just like, it feel like they don't. Like, even in my general, I don't even have no messages nowhere. Like, is my messages working or nah? So, yeah, y'all DM me on IG. If you're interested in some merch for the free ski, DM me on IG. And then I can get your info and shit like that. But the members, we're going to talk about that on the member side. I don't know. I need to find out an easier way to do this. I don't know. I'll keep y'all posted. But if you're really interested, you can hit me on IG. I'll for sure lock you in. But I'm going to try and figure out a better way to do it. We'll see what happens.
That was amazing.
Hey, check out Sonny D. It's like the great Sonny D. Hey.
All of those long, hard hours of working definitely pay off. I see that.
Sonny Daniel Enterprises.